You know what genre of gaming I really love the most? Game compilations. Game compilations are none like any other. If you don't know what a gaming compilation is, it is a game that brings a collection of all your favorite arcade games or console games from the past into one cart so you can have fun playing all of them in one collection on one disc or cartridge. It is a joy playing them. There are many iterations of these, like Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, Super Mario All-Stars, and so on. Well, there is one gaming compilation series that I absolutely love, and that is Namco Museum. Namco Museum is a compilation game series that was made by Namco, the company that made my favorite video game character and series, Pac-Man, and many others. It kicked off as a 6-volume trilogy on the PS1, the Encore volume only being released in Japan, with the rest of the 5 being released around the world. And after the PS1 trilogy, more Namco Museums came on different consoles as well afterwards. The latest Namco Museums being Namco Museum Archives Volume 1 and 2, though those Namco Museums are using the NES and Famicom NES ROMs of the games instead of the arcade versions. That's pretty interesting. So what am I doing in this video? What is this trying to accomplish here? Well, see, here's the thing. Namco hasn't made a Namco Museum in a very long time. Well, if you count Pac-Man Museum Plus, of course, which was released in 2022. But yeah, so basically what this video is supposed to be about is that I'm going to plan on what the next Namco Museum will be like and how it is going to play. So, here we go. I plan on this, and I feel like it's a genius idea. So anyways, let's get straight on into the planning of the video. So I plan on adding a main hub and a main menu to the game to give it more pizzazz. And it's going to be in the same style as Pac-Man Museum Plus, where you guide Pac-Man to go to the arcade game where you want to play, and so on. The same did for Namco Museum Remix and Megamix. Megamix is way better than Remix, I'm telling you. And it's my favorite Namco Museum. So yeah. So it's going to be in the same style. However, the biggest thing is that all of the arcade games are not unlockable. They're all free to play, and yeah, it's not gonna be like Museum Plus where you have to get quarters in order to play the games. No, you can play them on the go and free to play with no quarters whatsoever. And yeah, also I feel like the main hub arcade should have like 80s music and jazz and stuff like that, like they did in Namco Museum 50th Anniversary or Namco Museum Megamix or something. The wallpapers on the walls can be any type of video game art, like Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Rally X, The Legend of Valkyrie, Galaga, Mr. Driller, and so on. And that you can also add furniture to the arcade if as you will. You know, like statues, bushes, plants, anything really. And also, just like Pac-Man Museum Plus, the more games you play and you accomplish most points, more characters join the arcade. Instead, it's Namco games now, like other Namco characters from like other games like Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Mr. Driller, yeah. Also, it is not going to be as stupid as Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. I got that game yesterday, by the way, and my dad put it in my Xbox, and it kind of didn't work. It didn't go back to the main menu where I wanted to play the game. I played an Xbox Live game, and then it went back and it just went to the game selection, and I couldn't find Namco Museum Virtual Arcade anymore, so that was kind of dumb. But I don't think adding any live games are going to be like any of that. Online games are still going to be on the game. It's just there's no like buying the games and stuff like that. Yeah. Now let's talk about what the arcade machines will look like in the arcade and hub world. So Namco's very early arcade games like Pac-Man, Galaga, Bosconian, Rally X, King of Balloon, Tank Battalion, Dig Dug, and many others that were very early, like Q2Q and stuff like that, will be in their earliest Japanese designs, which look like this, though with one major exception. Pac-Man needs to be changed. I'm not talking about switching the arcade machine with the Midway machine, because that's just completely wrong. No, I mean like change the arcade style from Pac-Man to Pac-Man to make it look like it's Pac-Man, because I mean it is Pac-Man after all, and it's gonna feature the Japanese arcade machine that was released in the 80s in Japan, and I just feel like that arcade machine's better than what this abomination is supposed to be by Midway. So yeah, I think that's it. So what about the rest of the arcade machines? Because I mean, the very obscure like later Namco arcade machines were never like reached surface on what they look like at all in Japan. Well, I think the Pac-Man games are just gonna share the same models that they did with Pac-Man Museum Plus, with like, you know, Pac-and-Pal, Pac-Land, Pac-Mania, yeah. Though the Super Pac-Man design is gonna stay its Midway design because it actually looks good than the Pac-Man US Pac-Man machine. So what about the non-Pac-Man games like Dragon Spirit and Wonder Momo and others? Well, basically, they're just gonna feature like custom arcade machines, like arcade machines that like Namco can just like easily render and basically just yeah. So that concludes the game hub and the main menu. So, let's get to the other stuff. So here's the part I am really excited to talk about, the game list. So yeah, the game list is very important to how good the Namco Museum series gets. Some of them are good, and some of them are just bad. So, I'm gonna make it as perfect as possible. So, let's get the listing. So first we'll be going through the arcade games, and then we'll be going through the console games that will be going, that you can play in like the free game machine or something like that. Kind of like how Pac-Man Museum Plus did. Yeah. So the arcade games will include the following: QDQ, Galaxian, Pac-Man, Rally X, King of Balloon, Tank Battalion, Galaga, New Rally X, Bosconian, Super Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Pac-Man Plus, Pole Position 1 and 2, Mappy, Pac-and-Pal, Dragon Buster, Pac-Land, Grobda, Dig Dug 2, Motos, Sky Kid Deluxe, Metro Cross, Barduke, Rolling Thunder, ToyPop, Wonder Momo, Pac-Mania, Dragon Spirit, Galaga 88, Ordyne, Rompers, The Legend of Valkyrie, aka Valkyrie no Densetsu, Dragon Saber, and Rolling Thunder 2. Man, that's a stacked game selection in the arcade games section. Now let's go through the console games, which are Pac-Man Arrangement 2005, Galaga Arrangement 2005, Dig Dug Arrangement 2005, New Rally X Arrangement 2005, Galaga Legends 2008, and Mr. Jorah Online 2008. Alrighty, so that gives us a whopping of 42 games for us to play. Awesome! Now let's talk the game cover. Okay, so finally we're going to talk about the poster and the release. Okay, so I think what the cover will look like on like the Nintendo Switch, Xbox versions of this game, and PS5 versions will look like. So I kind of drew this last night, so I'm going to show it to you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bam! So as you can see, I've tried to make this as beautiful as possible. Since it is the biggest Namco Museum compilation, I think this poster would probably be the most peak out of all the Namco Museum posters so far. With a little bit of saturation so far, I bet some other like person can like redraw it and to make it look better. But if they'd still use my drawing, but need to like still need to like do some changes on it, I can probably do that. Yeah, so this is what the poster is going to look like. It has all of the Namco characters on it, including Pac-Man and the Ghost. Pac-Man is holding a lucky quarter, and it's gold, it's shiny, and it has Pac-Man's body on it and stuff like that. So yeah, and the title says Namco Museum Extravaganza, the Extravaganza part in Rainbow, and then there's this like flash that says 42 games included, and yeah, I think this poster would probably do the job. So what about the release? Well, I believe that it can be done in either early 2024 or early 2025, or just or just sometime in 2025, who knows. Because I think there's pretty much a lot of reasons why it can be done so pretty short. First off is the emulation of the games. Emulating the games onto the game I don't think it's hard at all, because I think emulating 42 games is not that hard for like all the arcade cabinets, and even for the free game cabinets for the console games and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think emulating the games won't be that hard. But with one major precaution, I really don't want the games high-pitched like Namco Museum 50th Anniversary. That's one of the reasons why I don't have that game. It just irritates me. I really don't like it. So I would like the games to be in their original pitch, just like the arcade, because it's a Namco Museum. It has to be with the arcade experience and stuff like that. So yeah. So I hope I think that's it for like me talking about the next upcoming Namco Museum that I'm probably gonna pitch to Namco, I believe. So I'm probably gonna pitch this idea to Namco in like a letter or something, and yeah, I hopefully they like it and pitch it to the others so that they can start making it. And if they make a teaser trailer about it, I really hope you guys, I really hope that you guys fans are proud of me, because I mean, I'm probably not going to be expecting this to happen or not. And if it doesn't happen, well, I hope this video likes it for what it is, for like thinking about what the latest Namco Museum would be like, and a fun video about it. So yeah, I'm probably going to call Namco, or probably write a letter to pitch this idea to Namco and to tell them what the posters and like the games are probably going to be like, and probably like how it's going to be about, stuff like that. Yeah, so wish me luck, guys. So yeah, I think that covers this video. So let's get to the announcements, like all of the Reruns of Network videos now. I'm not joking. So I got a buttload of announcements for you guys, so let's get straight on into it. So the first announcement I got for you guys is that the Pac-Man plushie episode, Pac-Man and the Boulder, is still in the works and will be uploaded pretty soon. Just gonna make a few adjustments on it and then I'm done. The second announcement I got for you all is that the Thomas episode Munitions will also be coming soon at probably maybe the same time as Pac-Man and the Boulder is probably gonna come out. But who knows, I hope you guys like it, especially the Thomas fans, so yeah. The third announcement is that I have been probably wanting to do something I haven't done on my channel in a pretty long time. That is movie reviews. Yeah, I kind of feeling like been doing movie reviews recently, and I've probably picked like the good thing to put it. The weirdest movie of the 2000s. I'm probably gonna pick two of them, either Shark Boy and Lava Girl or Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the original. Who knows about that? So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a poll to see of what you guys think I should probably watch. So yeah, so have fun with the review, and it's probably gonna be coming soon or something. So I think that's all for me, guys. See you guys later, and peace out, guys.